Snowy goes to Kathmandu. They rendezvoused at the shed in no man's land as the light fell away and the temperature began to drop. There were 4 of them. No, 5. Ginger swaggered up out of the darkness, late as ever. Sorry, Snowy. Got into a bit of a flat back at base. Snowy sniffed the air. Bad weather was on the way. Let's waste no more time, he said curtly. Then they were off, through the wasteland, staying low, keeping to the shadows, finding what sparse cover they could amongst the fences and hedgerows. Ascot led the way, setting a cracking pace, and the others had to work hard to keep up. Bogart looked lean and menacing, and Stanley's mottled camouflage was particularly effective in the half-light. At the rear, a bold silhouette on the skyline, came Ginger. If anyone attracted attention, it would be Ginger. Suddenly, Ascot pulled up sharply. Danger! Sentries! And Snowy rolled to the ground. He froze, hoping he wouldn't be given away by the whiteness of his jacket. It seemed to take an eternity. Then the danger had passed, and they were up and running again, crossing a stream and hurrying down a steep incline. Now there was a new threat. It had started to snow. Within minutes, it seemed that the whole world was white. The elements were against them. They huddled together in the lee of the cabin. Dashed weather, said Ginger. We'll never find what we're looking for now. Ascot hissed. Find what we're looking for? We'd be lucky to find our way home. Snowy looked to the thickening blanket of snow. He'd heard stories of this place, where the wind howled like a hungry Great Dane, and where the snow lay on the ground all year round. What was it now? Cat something or other. I vote we should go back before it gets worse, said Stanley. Snowy summoned up his reserves of courage. No, we have got a job to do. We must go on. He gazed up into the snow-filled heavens. What was this place called? Cat what? What's that? Said Ascot in a small, tremulous voice. That's what we've come to find, said Snowy firmly. That's the monster. I never believed it existed, said Stanley. Well, it does, and it's getting closer. He felt Ginger at his shoulder. Perhaps it's time to scramble, Tiger Squadron, Snowy. Snowy admired his friend's pluck, but held him back. No, Ginger, we're just here to watch. Let's just take cover! The monster loomed out of the darkness, its single bright eye frighteningly intense, and its screeching, clanking bulk throwing snow over them as they scrambled for shelter. Snowy was knocked backwards by a fist of cold slush. He landed breathless, but on his feet. Quickly, he checked the others. Bogart was hissing his anger. Stanley looked dazed. Ginger simply shook himself down and said, Wizard Prang, what? Ascot was looking down at the monster's trail. Will you look at those tracks? Let's go, said Snowy sharply, and the 5 of them sped for home. This was no place to hang around. What was it called? Snowy wondered as he ran. It was definitely cat something or other. Up the incline, through the trees, across the stream they raced, slipping and slithering in the snow. They ran faster and faster, ignoring everything until they reached the wasteland. Then, with one last "Dally-o!" from Ginger, the others melted into the darkness. Snowy raced for home. He'd faced the monster. Now he'd soon be safe and snug and warm. Snowy! Kitty cat! Meow! She was waiting for him. Snowy! You're covered in snow! Where on earth have you been? Kathmandu? Snowy put up his tail in the air and purred contentedly. Yes, Kathmandu, he thought. That's exactly where I have been.